Hello, everybody. I'm Mike Campbell, County Judge here in Clay County, and we are visiting today with Linda Williams. She is with the U.S. Small Business Administration. We've talked to Linda before, and she always has some good information for us about help that the SBA has for businesses here in Clay County. So, Linda, what do you got for us today?
Well, thank you very much, Judge Campbell. What I've got today is some very important information on our Economic Injury Disaster Loan Program, and it's actually going to sunset shortly. The funding will no longer be able to obligate or approve funding past December 31st. It's an excellent loan program for businesses that were in operation by January the 30th of 2020. And it's to help with a 30-year loan at 3.75% interest. And but you have to apply for it. If someone's already applied for it and received the loan, they'll be excited to know that the loan limits have been increased up to, it was 150,000, now it's going up to 2 million based on what a business was actually making in terms of their gross revenue back at the onset of the COVID pandemic. So if that's okay, I'm just going to go ahead and get started. My material today comes right off of our website, and it's sba.gov /EIDL, and this is just a sketch of the program. It's a 30-year loan, 3.75% interest. There's a 2-year deferment now on loan payments. If you already have an EIDL loan, you may be wondering, well, when do these loan payments start? But actually, you've got a 2-year deferment instead of the original one year. So it's a flexible program. You can have the EIDL loan, this is what we call it, EIDL loan, in addition to a PPP loan. It just can't be for exactly the same expenses for your business during the same period of time. But at any rate, this one is not a forgivable loan, but it's a much broader loan than that PPP. The PPP was for the payroll, and this one is for very broad working capital. It's not for buying new assets for your company or expanding your business, but it's to help you with funds to pay those obligations that you had at the onset of the disaster that you're having difficulty paying. So that's the program. This is how you actually get into, you can apply online for it. If you've already applied, don't apply again, but you can go through a process. I'll show you just real quickly how to find that information, where you can ask for an increase in it. But you'll go to sba.gov /EIDL, and you'll want to click on that left-hand side that shows COVID-19 EIDL. And I've included a little bit below of, if you clicked on that, what you would see. So you would see information about the EIDL loan program. We also explain in more detail what the loan is all about. And if you're a nonprofit, you can apply as well. And actually, you can be an agricultural business and apply for this loan. But that red button at the top of the screen just before, that's where you start that application process. But I want to show you some tools before you do that so that you get your application right. The timing on this is so short of the remaining time left. You want to be sure to get your application perfect. And we have tools on our website to help you to understand every screen that's involved in that application. It's a quick application, but don't run through it too quickly where you have mistakes that will take time for us to try to get corrected while that clock on funding is running out. But this is the opening page to that application. And this is a little bit on the website. It talks about the updates that we've made to the program. And we've also added some more types of businesses in terms of the program size standards that makes it a more generous offering. One of those tools, I told you we had tools online, and one of those tools is this intake application form checklist, all of these tools are excellent, but I wanted to point everyone to this checklist for the intake form. And the intake form is another word for application. This will take you step by step. This is just a little brief view of it, but it takes you through every question that you're asked and tells you where to find the information. On your tax return, it'll tell you which line, how you calculate your gross income. The whole thing is all answered here. And once you apply, then you register through a portal. You'll get an invitation to come in and sign up for the portal. This is all online, sba.gov/EIDL. But here is some information about, if you haven't applied before, how you do it with a new loan and what the process is. And if you want to increase your loan, request for an increase, this is how you do it. Look at those FAQs. Anytime you see an FAQ, you need to read that on our website. And there's something about loan eligibility. So at any rate, these are really some helpful areas. You need to pay attention to these. Let's say that you need a loan between $500,000 and $2 million. We've got that too. It will take us longer to process those. So if you're a larger small business, as they say, then know that average decision time frame for SBA, if you had all your information correct, is going to be 1.5 months. So you can tell that the clock's really ticking on us. So I hope everyone will get on our website and get the support that they need. And for these larger loans, it explains that there's an additional form. It's a schedule of liabilities and a personal financial statement. Here's the loan eligibility. A business in terms of credit eligibility, if your loan is up to the $500,000, then you need a 570 credit score. And if it's over that, it's a 625, but that's pretty liberal in what's allowed on a credit score. We look at some additional things as well. There's other eligibility. And here again's that intake application checklist. And though that is it in a nutshell. I know we're on a pretty tight timeline, but did you have some questions for me, Judge?
Sure. And the big question is, of course, whether you're making baseball bats or you're growing peaches or raising cattle, then you may be eligible for this loan. So you ought to check it out to see. And you can use it for helping with your payroll, or what about building fences or killing mosquito or whatever things that you need to do on your farm or ranch or in your business. This is usable for any of those.
It'll help you, Judge, as long as you had that obligation at the onset of the disaster. It won't help you expand your ranch or farm or your business, but it will help you pay those obligations. You got payments due. It'll help you make payments on loans, mortgages, leases, that kind of thing. It's just an incredible to give you some working capital for your business.
Okay, well, very good then. Well, we'll share it with the world.
Well, I think that's lovely, and thank you so much. And if you need if you have any other questions that you receive over there, if you'll just get back with me, I'll see what I can do to help out.
All right, very good. Thanks, Linda.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.